David, this book's a bit of a Bible to you, isn't it?
It certainly is, Hugo. Regardless whether you're a farmer or a gardener, this book, whilst it does focus on worms, it's more about the environment we're living in, and it covers a whole lot of things. There's articles there specifically for gardeners, for worm farmers, for hothouse producers. It does have all the instruction for making your own never fill worm bin. It's a little bit different to mine. They use text screws and a few things, but it's the sort of thing where it doesn't matter how you do it so long as you do it one way or the other. But this, I would thoroughly recommend this book. It's called David Murphy's Organic Growing with Worms. The subtitle is A Handbook for a Better Environment. And as you can see, this is my old copy, and it's pretty worn and torn, but I use it all the time. And when I send out my farmers starter kits for people starting up this, I included one of these books in the kit. I think it's the best book I've come across. Do we want to just quickly, whilst we won't have probably time to build a bin, if people want to build their own bin, what they need to do is go to their hardware store, get 7 pieces of paling that are 1.5 metres long, 4 pieces of the 1.8. We make the sides, we cut them, each one cut in half. The two front and back are made out of the long pieces, and the sides are made out of the short pieces. And as I say, all the instructions are in that book. This was pretty simple. You also need 4 pieces of 50 by 50 mil. Most of the time your hardware store will cut them in half out of a bit of 4x2. Set it up with a clamp on something that's already got right angle edges like a table. Just check with your square that you've got that square. You also need to have 16 lengths of decking. You can usually, if you know the guy at the hardware store, they often have seconds decking, which you can get a lot cheaper. And it's simply a matter of laying them face down. It's marked out. Starting with your right angle, leave a gap about the width of the paling, lay them out there equally, and then using a little twisted brad, that's a 30 mil by 2 mil brad, just nail them together. Be careful, always only put one nail in and then just check that everything hasn't moved, because sometimes when you're hitting they'll shift. So put one nail in, measure, make sure the other one's right, then nail this one, then do the other corner, and it's quite simple to make these up yourself.